You are perfect.
Even now she has been told that. Let me tell you, Amelia, you have a very beautiful smile. Pause. You have a very beautiful smile. Yeah. That is not enough.
It should be enough. For
All
someone
you
who
do-
loves
all
me.
you do is smile.
It should be enough.
It
It should be enough for someone who loves me.
And then
I
you
mean,
tell
come
me
on, it should be enough.
Check it. That bill is 10,000.
Where?
Then you refuse
You
polygamy.
ni roho ya mchawi.
Guys, we are back again, like we never left. And today we have a hot show for you guys. We have, introduce yourself, please.
Hi, my name is Amelia.
Amelia. My name is Chim, first of his line. Your fathers probably hate me, but your mothers like me. And if you're from a single parent family, your mother wants to date me.
One thing I forgot, apart from my name is Zola, what do you do? Or who are you?
Amelia, I'm a swimming coach, by the way. By profession, I teach swimming.
Nice. That's
I
actually
also
really
have a
interesting.
podcast.
Ah, nice.
You can shout it out, actually. We'll add it.
Huh?
We can add it for you. No problem, yeah.
Speaking
Shout out-
on the Unspoken.
yeah.
It's on Spotify.
Say the name.
Speaking on the Unspoken.
Oh, so it's called Speaking on the Unspoken.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
My name is Chim. Professionally, my job is to pat her thighs and make her quiver.
My name is Zola, as I said before. I'm a born-again Christian, and I enjoy doing this where we can help people and entertain. Chim, you're introducing to the show today.
Alright, cool. So this past the year 2024 has started with some tragedies already. One of which involved a young, should we call her socialite?
Yes.
The lady that was killed at an Airbnb.
Yes.
And for some reason, people are confused about what it was she did. Maybe was she a lady of the night, ashawo, or was she olosho, or was she, just on a date that turned wrong? Her family believes it was a date, but of course they would. But the guy in question, the criminal in question, had an MO, modus operandi, where he would target ashawo, olosho, and that's the situation. So today we're going to be discussing whether or not Kenyan culture celebrates olosho behavior, or do you guys understand what I mean?
Now, guys know what ashawo is.
You know what ashawo is, yeah? Is Kenyan dating umalaya?
100%. Currently, yes.
It is.
I love that honesty.
Well, because you guys, your role models are kina Huda. Huda is one who tells you.
Huda si role model wangu, but najua huku nje.
What was the big girl that talked about baby girl treatment?
Wait,
She got married.
Not Vera. There's is she Kenyan?
Yes.
Shona
Miss Perfect.
Arwa.
Kamenengoro also used to champion
yes.
pseudo ashawo behavior. Yeah.
I thought you were saying Shona Arwa. Okay, moving on.
Shonara has never done that.
Oh,
She has been a comedian. She has
sorry.
never done that.
I'm sorry. Oh my God, I'm sorry.
Shonara is she's a chocolate skinned lady who got married to a guy in UK, a Nigerian guy in UK.
Yeah, so
Then she was-
also about Kamenegoro and the whole baby girl treatment. Baby girl treatment is just a pseudonym for hoism. Be a hoe, live your best life and be a hoe.
Actually, I disagree
Highest
with that.
bidder.
I disagree with that.
Highest bidder.
I think baby girl treatment can be given to a wife without a problem. The
You've
issue
seen the
is-
girls who on social media talk about baby girl treatment. They also dance to a song WAP.
No, I get that.
Is it WAP?
What do you think
Worn out?
baby girl treatment is? Before you even
He has actually
decide?
said it.
I just said it. It's a pseudonym for ashawo.
So
Because you're giving it to the
I'll-
highest bidder.
okay,
Then you
I'll-
talk about how he's the one who earned it.
No, leave alone the giving issue, the highest bidder. If I wanted to be treated right, nini. So
Find your husband. Your husband will treat you right.
fine. So that makes me. I'm
Do you
in a
have a
shower
husband?
business. No,
Are you dating a man?
no, not currently.
Then why we even talk about this?
Cause
Unajishuku?
hapana, sijishuku. Mi nakuuliza tu. Wewe umesema ati baby girl treatment is a
Listen, it's euphemism.
euphemism.
Are you dating?
Currently, no.
Okay, then why are you worried?
I'm just asking you. Wewe umesema.
She that wears the shoe feels the pinch. Why are you
No.
worried?
Actually, I have an answer. There's a nice way to meet this thing. The baby girl treatment is what a woman wants from the man she's with. The issue is these socialites and these women who are actually for the streets, have used it and has become associated with them.
Unajua pia makanga anaweza kupatia baby girl treatment using what you're just saying. But how mademo atakangi makanga ampatie baby girl treatment. When the makanga puts you, you know that seat behind him because you're his baby girl. Na they say ni kudokeza, akudekeze whatever the fuck. Akwambia hivyo. Yeah? See, he's giving you baby girl treatment. Lakini wewe utaki hiyo.
So long as
you want baby girl treatment in the Benz.
Sindio.
And then you sing for us Benz. What's that Adi Teacher song, Vibes Cartel? Benz, you know it, don't say it. Benz, you know it. That's a shower. If I have to spend money to get you, that's just a shower with extra steps.
Yani, you don't imagine money is important in dating?
No one said that.
Mbona anasema if he has to get money?
No, money is very important for everything. Even the Bible says, that's not what he's saying. You're conflating two different things. Money answereth all things. That's actually in the Bible. The thing is this: if everything about your relationship comes down just to money, you're a hoe.
And how much I'm spending on you?
You're a hoe. Let's go to the first talking point today. We're talking about are Kenyan women swindlers. I'll put that to you.
Currently, again, yes. A majority, that is. A majority. I'll say a majority. Juu sahi venye tumetoka kuongea sahi. A lot of women, nasema swindlers because I know when I say swindler, I mean unatafuta mtu mwenye anaweza kukufanyia kitu mwenye unaweza muibia ama exactly, yeah. So we are all looking, not we, oh sorry.
You're not.
No. So women wanatafuta a rich man to finance their lifestyle. A lot of Kenyan
Can you put a percentage on that?
I'll say a majority. I can't put a
70,
number to
80, 90.
Where 80? Okay, I'm sorry, women, but it's the truth. 80. I'd say 80. A majority, actually.
So it means even your friends.
Even your girls are shallow.
Means even your friends.
Yeah, people that I know. Yeah, correct.
No, your friends, your best friend. 95% of Nairobi girls. I don't know about Kenyan girls. I know about Nairobi girls. 95% of Nairobi girls are shallow. Change my mind.
No, she has agreed. She said over 80%.
Yeah, even your best friend.
So that one is done. But see, clearly we all agreed on that one. Why do Kenyan women only seem to consider money when it comes to dating?
Because money is important. Tukweni too honest. Pesa ni muhimu.
No, only consider money. That's the problem.
Because
only.
Number one, you're like, okay, fine. Love itakuja. Money. Personally, let me even not lie. Money, I'll go looking at like money. I'll look if akona do. I'm looking at security, comfort, vitu kama hizo. Because if you don't have money and then
you don't care about character, you don't care about anything else.
No. Wait, you said only.
That's why I said, why do Kenyan women seem to only...
think we end up with John Matara.
Thank you.
It's because women don't care about...
Do you actually know how he did? Do you know how he did it?
You don't care.
Do you know how he did it?
Do you know why? Why Matara?
Do you know how he was able to convince such a lady who most likely has
money.
her own money to get there?
He took a loan.
Money,
because for him, this is a business investment.
Yes.
He took a loan, spent on her, and then demanded an ROI, return on investment.
The criminals are now learning how to play these ladies.
Because Kenyan women are actually very, very simple to game. Did you even see the Tinder chats? The screenshots of a poster of the way he talks to babes? Yo, that guy has the same game as a class 7 student writing a love letter. It was garbage. I'm mesmerized by you, baby girl. Sweet, so lovely. What? The way me, I have to chonga lines. You know, maybe it's because I'm short. God damn it. Me, I have to chonga lines at this 6 foot flat. I'm tiny at 6 foot flat. I have to chonga my lines. I have to come correct.
She'll tell her body
Nairobi
after that
lakini.
She'll say, Kanado. Usimuone hivyo Kanado.
Usikaone hivyo.
Kanado.
Ndevu hazishikani. Ndevu zinakaa fudhi. Kana pesa.
Yes. Do you know how much he bought for us when we went out pamoja? How much he spent on us? That's what he does. He spent on you crazy amounts of money.
Ni amjui ni fuliza. Amjui ameenda kwa chama demanded his seed money, seed fund.
In fact, go on.
My thing is, as much as mnasema hivyo, character is important, all those things are important, fine. But if maybe it's me, yeah, and I'm looking at my future, fine, you have the good character, you have everything. But do you have the money? Because mi nafikiria, tukiwa na watoi, watadish nini? Money is very important, by the way. It's a very important component.
Simkimbio about nerea mnegua mtoto kuja na
Hapana, it's a very important component, by the way. na most of the time money inakwanga kwanza money a character alafu money is literally about top 2.
You just said you know, you're contradicting yourself. You just said, well, the character fine, lakini watoi watakula nini, which means for you it's about money.
Nasema my point is this, money ni muhimu.
And who told you the guy is planning to put a baby in you?
And nasema if you're dating, if we are dating and we have discussed all these matters, money is a very important component.
So before he approaches you, or how does he approach you?
What do you mean?
Does he flash a wallet full of money?
No.
Or
No.
you see him and you just say, I like his eyes. I can see his character in his eyes. So how does it happen?
See, as you get to talking, nini, and then as you go, you'll get to know kama akona do ama ana
So I meet you in the bar, I tell you, by the way, I have integrity.
Where?
Tell me. So you're saying me character. Tell me.
Nini ni character? Mi nasema money ni muhimu.
Kana kudai. Si umesema character alafu pesa. Ama sasa unasema ni pesa.
Nimesema venye Zola amesema character ni muhimu. Fine. But do pia ni muhimu. Tuache kuenjoyana. That's the thing.
So tukipatana kwa mat. We all know tumelipa 100 kwenda hadi Limuru.
Sasa sisi cheka na wewe. Sisi cheka na wewe. Unajua kwa nini tuko kwa mat pamoja? Najua wewe pia.
This is where you go wrong. This is where you go wrong.
Hapo ndio maana nasema.
This is where you go
wrong. There is
wrong.
no way nitacheka na wewe. Tuko kwa mat moja. Wewe unanichapia uko na do. Where? No.
This is where you go wrong.
Sina gari iko garage.
Wapi?
Si ndio?
I know, but actually, Tim, she has shikad herself. Ulisema 80% of Kenyan women just think about money. You haven't shared yourself in that box.
Why?
Here's the problem. Matara and his ilk are able to get women because they just flash the guap. Right now, for you to say character is a bit more important than money, you should be able to give that guy in the mat a chance. Who is this person?
Yeah.
The reason why marriages used to last in the past was because guys used to build together.
No, it's because guys, women used to go for people at the same level as them.
That's what I'm saying, building together.
Ukiwa kwa mat, niko kwa mat, we are the same level.
And you build
Listen
together.
to what I have to say. Unaona? So the problem of today, the babe will be in the nganya, she looks outside, she sees a guy in a Vitz, she amuas niaje, I prefer that. In fact, Nairobi girls nowadays, they see the Vitz, they turn up their nose. They see my juke, they turn up their nose. They see the shotgun, they say, now that one.
Even
one.
ranges, they were saying as Ationi alone. That's how they talk nowadays. Shit like that. The thing is, even we don't need to exhaust this. The simple truth is this. Even from your own points, character.
Range yangu ni alone, babako upanda mat akilipia mama yako fair.
They don't care.
Lakini unaongea vibaya juu ya juki yangu.
Si juu anataka ku upgrade. Kwani kama budangu anapandanga mat, unataka mi pia kama budangu anapanda.
Hiyo si ilikuwa inatosha mamako.
You always want to nini from where your parents.
Sawa, upgrade from sitting huko backbench ukuje kabini ya dere.
Wewe achisha wewe.
Aya.
So
this is why I always tell guys, I hope guys are listening, and this is where now we kick some knowledge. I always tell guys, these Kenyan girls, they don't deserve anything. Kenyan girls just deserve heartbreaks and P2s. That's it.
Do you have a lady?
I'm a married man. Actually,
you're married.
All of these rings are BS, but this is a wedding ring. Yeah.
Oh. Well,
that is a desperate question.
Let me tell you about my wife.
I hope she's okay.
Let me tell you about my wife. She's taken care of.
Okay.
She's taken care of.
That's good to know.
Sindio?
Hiyo ni poa by the way.
And it's because me, I was in these streets. I was in these streets. Yeah? When I was in these streets, nimedeal na madem wengi. Madem kwanza Nairobi. Dem atakuwa anaishi Ngara kwa bedsitter. She comes to your digs in Ruaka. She turns up her nose because the address is Ruaka. Yet you're living in a 3-bedroom apartment with an elevator. She's in a bedsitter in Ngara. She'll turn up her nose. Her father is in Ocha. Because he retired and he didn't have anything to do in Nairobi. She'll turn up her nose. Nairobi girls. Nairobi babes. It's about the guap. It's about the money. Ashawo. And that actually segues into the next topic.
About does our culture glorify whatever? Umalaya.
It does.
Who is your role model in terms of Kenyan celebrities?
Oh, I don't look at celebrities as my role models.
You look at politicians?
No, my parents. I believe our role models are our parents because tunaangalia chenye walidu ndio tunadu.
That was not fair. You've taken it to the realm where now we can't.
But
Mimi personally,
actually, I can go there in a very nice way. I can go there in a very nice way. Did your mom deal with your dad?
Yes.
You don't want to do that with?
No, I didn't say I didn't want to do that. Nimesema what
You just
to our.
You just said you don't want the nigga in the
I was making an argument. Zile za kama dem anataka mtu ako na do. If someone I was making the argument of if I want someone who has money na tuko kwa match, tumedandia match na wewe. Kama mimi nataka mse wa do, sitacheka na wewe. Juu tuko kwa match na wewe. Sisi sote tunalipa hiyo so.
Okay, if you're looking for a future husband and you're saying character beats money by kidogo, that should be the mindset. As in, I'm going to look for a man and I can see this guy can go somewhere.
In fact, your mother if your mother is your role model, she's failing because she should have taught you how to spot potential.
Yeah.
And then your job as a woman, is what? Sio kwenda kuambia, I can see potential there, the director. Sid, we salute you. She should be able to spot your potential. See, you're doing this entirely your business. She should be able to see that and see the trajectory. And as a woman, come and help motivate you to stay on your path, to keep pushing. Instead, this babe will see me with a few flashy rings. Kikuje kiseme niaje, this guy now looks like he's balling.
Yeah.
Mimi nitagonga nikisonga.
Now let me tell you something. Labda niko kwa hiyo match na huyo boys na for real sisi sote tunalipa so na ana hiyo potential. Maybe nimemuona na my sixth eye na nimeona huyo ana hiyo potential so.
But what is potential for you? This is the biggest problem we have. Again, potential is not about what you have.
Yeah.
Potential is about many times your character. How do you behave? Now, this chick who passed on, unfortunately, she saw the flashy ring. She did not see his character.
Yes, let's say and not talk about, like, honestly, God bless the dead. Let's not talk about the dead. Let's talk about your role model, Vera Shikwekwe. See, tuliona when she was in Dubai akifukuzwa. Ametoka mbio, she's sweating the makeup. He's beating me.
Can you remember this story? This was 6 or 7 years
when
ago.
She was dating, Yomi Jones. Yeah. She was dating a Nigerian telling us, bowling, I'm at Burj Khalifa, bowling. That guy decided, bowling, give me what's mine. He's beating me on the streets of Dubai with
like
a
Louis
accent. He's beating me.
Me role models wangu siki.
No, Vera is it's like what's it called? She's a synonym for the type of women people are admiring. And that's what I'm saying. We have a big problem when you think potential is having it right now. That is not potential. Potential is what you can do. And women don't know how to spot that is apart from money. That is a big problem.
Also, I'm sorry to interrupt. We need a disclaimer. We are not supporting men who get violent.
Agreed.
At all.
Agreed.
What we are doing is laughing at the irony of a woman telling you she's a boss babe. She only deals with millionaires and then having to run away from that millionaire when he crackies.
See, in fact, let's go to this one. You have said that and you have remembered Yomi Jones had money. Senior.
She was a scammer.
Yes.
We don't know. Allegedly. Your melanin is not bulletproof. Allegedly.
Yeah. Let me not go. I want to say something about Nigerian men. Let me shut the fuck up. Let me shut the fuck up. Okay. The question is this. If women, mostly even as you've showed, want men who have money, why do you begrudge a man who has money and is not monogamous?
One thing has nothing to do with the other.
It does.
It does.
You should not be dating.
No, one
if you
thing
tell
has
a man,
nothing.
listen.
Thank you.
Okay,
One
let her
thing
first answer. Let
has
her first answer. Let her first
nothing
answer.
to
Let her
do
first
with
answer.
the other.
Be feminine.
I am very hapana. Ameniuliza. One thing has nothing to do
We need to
with
set
the
the
other.
stage. There's nothing as brutal as telling a man who is struggling that he does not deserve love. Then when this man finally makes it out of the trenches, when he now is bawling, you tell him you only deserve one woman. Why?
How do you hear this one? How do you hear this one?
Me, my thing is, venye tu nimesema, one thing has nothing to do with the other. Money haikupati leeway to be disloyal to me. Where? Who said? Please and thank you. No.
I've bought you.
No.
I have a better answer than that.
Apana.
I have a better answer
Period.
than that.
Like one thing has
Okay,
nothing
let
to
me
do
give
with wewe ukiwa na pesa sasa ndio imekupeliwe ya kucheat on me alafu.
Wait, let me give you a better
Let me give a better question. We can segue into 3 ways.
Let me give you a better question for this one. Okay. How many men in this society of ours right now have money where they can date, as in they have enough money. Even Kibe said, if you don't have you're not earning over 100,000, you can't date. How many of those type of men do we have in this country of ours? Very few. Let's even give out a percentage. 10, 20%.
No, it's about like, was it 7%?
Let's be generous. Those guys who don't have
Kenyans.
just salaried. There are guys who are doing side hustles or whatever. So let's say 10% generously. Those guys are the ones now who can sufficiently date women. So this guy has worked hard enough, even if he's coming to get that money. These other guys who are 90% have been told you can't date. So this guy has come out from the 90%, he has get the 10% to get women. And you women only want that 10%. So why should he now kaza his appetite and he has figured a place where now he's at the buffet? Before he was a starving man. Give me your logic, please.
And then, to make matters worse, it's not even what he's getting is fresh from the dealership.
Yes.
Ni gari imeshida imekanyagwa na madereva wote, alafu dereva wengine hata ni mabamba mazee. Bombo clat. Hii gari imezungushwa hata na wachawi. Imezungushwa na wachawi mazee.
Respect women sana.
No.
Wewe kuona penye unaongea wewe.
No, let's talk in black and white, because clearly the poetry is not being appreciated. Listen, I hustle, I grind, I hustle, I chuck the trenches. Now I'm at 100K. Only 10% of salaried Kenyans. This is 5% of salaried Kenyans and 100K or above. So net. Was it net or gross?
It was, I think, gross.
Gross.
It was gross.
So even let's talk about net. Meaning I'm breathing rarefied air. So after I've breathed that rarefied air, you come and you tell me, Niaje, you can only get one babe. Even that one babe I'm getting, it's not like it's spring chicky. This babe has zero decorum. Tukienda kwa club, she hugs the bouncer, hugs the DJ, hugs the waiter, hugs the nigga in the corner who barely woke up.
Okay, so let me ask. So inamaanisha men wanakuanga monogamous kama wako hawana do.
You know, that's not even the question.
Only poor men are
I'm asking because
Yes. No. Listen. Wait.
How?
No.
Stand on business.
Actually,
Only poor men are monogamous.
let me give out the nice way. In a very nice way. Men who have no options. And optionality comes from having
Money
and status.
Competence.
Yes.
In our capitalistic world, competency is shown, it's proven how? Income.
Yes.
Okay? So if I'm making money, I have options. In fact, if I'm making money and I'm dating you, your sister is winking at me.
Your best friend.
If your brother is gay, he's winking at me. Okay? Your best friend is not just winking at me. She didn't come with panties on and she sat across the table from me. Okay?
Na wewe kwani uwezi jituliza?
Mbona nijitulize and I worked hard. You're only in this club because of my budget. If my budget could not afford, haungekuwa.
Actually, she's not getting the problem is this. You're rewarding finances. If that is incentive for me to get women, why should I reward you? I will reward all the women I can get now because I have the finances. I could only enter this club with 100,000 and above. You said I can only enter with 100,000. In that club, there are 10 men and 100 women. How am I going to, whatever myself, zibba my mouth?
I still maintain one thing has nothing to do with the other.
In fact, let's even say the truth. I could only enter this club called Esther if I have 100K or above.
Yes.
Turns out, this club called Esther imeingisha yani vinyangarika zote. And I'm supposed to feel like I'm in VIP. Explain.
How do you answer, man? Say, because you are rewarding guys who have finances. Don't be upset when that person now takes advantage of the place he's in. That is a problem you guys have introduced into the dating world. Only date wealthy men, only date rich men. This man comes in, he says, I have worked hard. Why am I going to limit my options now? Why? Now this is the opposite of goat wife. If you want to own a stake in that guy, invest with him. That's what you guys don't want to do.
Start with me when my vision...
No, Joji, kama siku invest pia na Bombe, that wealthy
See,
man.
just now you already said, you gave an example of the matatu and you're already saying you're looking bad.
Let alone the matatu. Umesema saidi, tuseme maybe that wealthy man. Umesema, if there's this wealthy man, mbona bado tunamu-expect akue monogamous, sindio? Naje kama mimi ndio nili-invest in that wealthy man.
Because you're single.
We kuenda. It's not...
No, we are using an argument you used prior. Now you've introduced something new. You've introduced something new. The truth is this. When women get money and men get money, it's two different things. For women, your options reduce. For men, your options increase. Now at that point, me as a man, I'm not going to cheat. That's who I am. But those men who have made that money, that is on them. Their options have increased exponentially. Like Samido. The moment he made a lot of money.
You're justified. And was Samido.
Samido. That man, the moment he started making stupid guap, Nule Karenyamu anaenda hapo. The go to have even had to bounce.
And then Karenyamu comes and tells you, you know what? It's just love. It's love. Kumbaf.
Do you have an answer for that? There's no answer for that. You cannot blame a man.
I give you an answer
for
for
taking
One thing
advantage.
has nothing to do with
I
the
give you an
other.
answer for that.
Period.
I give you an answer
That's
for
my
that.
answer.
I give you an answer for
Just
that.
because you have money, hapana. Nipatie answer yako though.
My answer will help you get a husband.
Please.
Okay? Stop looking for the finished product. If I have had to slave in the salt mine, the fucking salt mine on my own, by the time you're coming, there is absolutely nothing that you offer me that I value. In fact, by the time I'm getting you, when I've left the salt mine and now I'm in the market and I'm making my money selling my salt. Yeah? There is absolutely nothing that you're giving me that I value. If anything, you're a dime a dozen.
And in
What
fact,
you're offering, Esther offers, Mary offers, like there's nothing special about you. What I would honestly suggest is learn to go back and talk to the OG women. Talk to your mother, talk to your auntie.
Actually, Chim, you're going into another level.
Except if your mother and auntie are single mothers. Go and talk to a woman who has been married for 30, 40, 20 years even. 10 years. She has had to learn how to sustain a marriage. And she had to learn how to see a husband. See potential in that husband. Anything else that you're telling me?
Basi, then let me ask, what happens when tumejengana, like you said? Mnasema kujengana,
Yeah,
tumejengana.
yeah.
And sometimes most of those men mmejengana na bado wana go out to cheat. So you tell me.
Here's the thing.
So
Let me answer this
why?
one for I say this as a Christian. And the reason I say that is me, I don't cheat. And for me, I want one woman. Now, for other people, they may do it.
And there are cases, there are
Yes,
a lot
yes,
of
yes,
cases.
yes, there are a lot of cases.
So hata kama mmejengana, it really does not
Now,
matter.
here's the thing. Rarely do you find in those cases where that man moves you out of the house or something, you will still have your value as a woman. That's what you used to hear old school women used to say, you can do whatever you want to that guy. Lakini nyumba ni yangu, mashamba ni yangu, pesa ni zangu. As long as you have kids with that man and you can show proof that this is yours and everything, as in you've taken care of your boma, you have things there. Your worry should not be that man sleeping around. Your worry should be property, the things you have built. That should be your concern. If you see that happening, start trying to get that thing under your name or division of assets, because you built it. You and him built it. You are owed something. If you actually put something into that investment you have, that venture you have, you are owed something. That's what I'll advise. I'm not saying it's okay. There are people who will do it. But I'm just telling you as a woman, if you've done that hard work, because there's no point of telling people, be a goat wife, and then when shit hits the fan, you're like, yo ni shida yako. No. You also should protect yourself.
Yeah.
Director, at the point where he said, I'm not going to cheat, put that, you know that goat that does, because the rest was, the point is this. Check it. You want to be assured that your husband will not cheat. Look at the circle he keeps. I don't know why women think this is some sort of science, like deciphering, why is my woman PMSing today? No, that is not some sort of, not science, some sort of goobly-de-gook, look at your star sign. No, there's a science.
Do you actually believe in star signs?
I got confused.
Sorry?
Do you believe in star signs?
Oh, zodiac signs.
Yeah.
No, I don't know, 50-50.
Oh.
Because I'm also Christian, so I'm trying not to say.
Yeah, so anyway, look at your husband's
Why?
friends. If your husband's friends honor their wife, understand something. I've married you. Me going and messing with Esther doesn't matter. See, I've come back home.
Aki hapana.
See, I've come back home.
No. Aki hapana.
Go and ask your mother, go and ask your auntie, the ones who have been married for 10, 20,
I get
30,
what you're
40
saying,
years.
but
Go and ask them what is cheating. You know, they'll tell you, cheating is when my husband leaves home with school fees for the children. He leaves home with school fees for the children to go and entertain some random useless babe.
So in short, chenye, what I'm
As long
hearing
as
you
everything
say
has
is
been
this.
taken care of at home.
Kwa boma.
So, chenye
He
nasikia
just feels
mnasema
itchy,
ni,
he has gone and scratched, he has
in
come
fact,
back.
Amelia, you should be very happy if you're being cheated on, so long as that man is
No
coming
one has
back
said
home
that.
to you.
You're separating, you're conflating two things again. No one has said that. You have asked, you brought in the hypothetical of
No,
you're a
brought
goat
your
wife.
feelings.
Yes.
You've brought your feelings.
If you
No.
brought in, if someone is a goat wife, then the man, you have already made it, then the man starts cheating. You brought in something new.
And he's saying, ati, so long, kama tuko married na your man is cheating, so long as he's coming back home,
Okay,
that is
so
not
let me ask
cheating.
you, what makes
So-
you feel like it's cheating?
What do you mean? Cheat on me like in every sense of the word, physically, emotionally, seriously, financially.
Listen, may I agree with you.
Wait,
It's
you
cheating,
said
but
what? You said what?
Physically, emotionally, financially. You have,
Really?
hey, you've
No.
cheated on me.
You need to understand, men are not broken women. You cannot look at a man and see a broken woman. You cannot look at a boy and see a defective girl. We operate under different parameters and different rules. Right? I cannot look at my wife running away, yeah, when we get attacked on the road and I say, you failed to protect me. I can't do that. Can I? You know, I can't do that because you are not judged under the same parameters. You're not. You women want to be judged under the same parameters when it benefits you. When it benefits you, as a woman, you'll tell me, listen, you laughed and talked to her. That is emotional cheating. A man will sleep with a mama without even knowing her name and come back home. He didn't care about her. He just wanted something different.
But
and he came back home. And he's loving you. He's providing for you. The only time you're ever able to say a man cheated, and I'll give you guys a classification for cheating. Number one, modern men are weak. They don't know how to own their masculine tendencies, so they lie. Men are not supposed to lie. At the same time, the rules of the game, why are you asking me? Why are you asking me? Is rent paid? Are you taken care of? Nimekushughulikia. Have I? You've come to tell me nonsense about your best friend and I've listened. God damn it, I've had to listen to you tell me nonsense about Jobo. Some nonsense bullshit about you, how Esther told you, nyef. I have earned the right to step out today. Umenichosha. Okay. The problem with you women is you want to judge men like they are flawed women. We operate under different parameters. Sawa?
I don't agree with you. Nimekusikia, but
Of course you don't, because wewe unataka tu kubishana juu ya feminist.
no, I mean, I also don't agree with that. The only part I agree with is this.
Sims don't sim, bro.
You know, I don't agree with that as
Sims
part
don't
of
sin.
the cheating thing. The only thing I see the part we are different as men and women. Number one, number two, the way men think of cheating, the way women think of cheating is very different. That's something you also have to understand.
Tell me how men think of
That's
cheating.
what I'm saying.
No, the thing is, when a man will sleep with he can sleep with different women and is married and he'll not form any attachment to them.
Yeah.
The moment a woman actually does that by herself, that marriage is over.
Yes.
The moment a woman actually allows another man to submit her, it's a wrap.
Women get conquered. So I conquer you, and then you allow the next army to come and conquer you, and then you come back home and tell me, even though they planted the jolly, it's called the what? The Union Jack in your Garden of Eden, it's still mine. How? Ulisikia wapi?
Double standards.
Hiyo ujinga peleka kwa butchery wa China.
Let's move on, because even this is actually touching on what we're talking about. What do women or what do aunts and older, the mothers and aunts advise ladies nowadays?
That man better like you more than you like him, by the way. And that man better love you more than you love them. Me, by the way, and that's my motto currently.
Is that really advice?
Eh.
How is that advice expressed in terms of action? How is it action in terms of
How do
putting
you
the
Like
point?
venye
How do you action
anakutaka.
that?
Like venye the way he fights for you, the way he wants you, the way he values you.
So you,
like
in essence,
to be
to
more.
sim for you.
Eh?
You want sims.
Seems.
Yeah.
I can, yeah. That's
But can you respect a sim?
sio simp venye unasema nataka yani anipende more if it's 100% nipende 51
What's the difference in that and a
49.
What's the difference in that guy and a guy you put in the friend zone?
There's a difference. So long tu as unanipenda more than nakupenda, because that you nitajua you
so
value me, you respect me.
The guy who needed to have everything right including his money anafaa kupende more than you love him, while you the only benefit you bring is regular sex, the ability for me to perpetuate my lineage, and constant nagging. Those are the only benefits you bring.
Mimi personally I want that because I know 100% atanifightia, atani-respect, have value for me without me having to fight for that. I don't have to beg you to value me.
I know the biggest problem you're facing
here.
There's no advice that has been given here. You have not been told anything to do for yourself. You are a passive agent in your love life, in your relationship.
You just wake up
and just wait. Let a man love me more than I need to be loved. There's no advice for you to do. There's nothing you've been told to do. Let me give you an example of advice men are given, so you can just get this perspective.
Why should I love you?
No, before
I woke up like
let me give you a nice answer. So let me answer for how men advise. Then you can take perspective from that. Then you give me an answer. When I talk to men I respect or mentors, the advice, one of the things I'm told is, as a man, are you taking care of your finances? Are you taking care of your body? Are you taking care of your mind? Are you taking care of your mental, your spiritual energy? In terms of when you're around, can you lead your woman? Can you fight for your woman? Those type of things.
Yeah.
Do you have a parallel for that in the advice you're given by your mothers and your aunts? Or your mother and your aunt?
As she was told, she woke up, put a rubber band on your dreads, you're enough. You're enough, baby girl, you're enough.
You deserve the world. The world is your oyster. There's nothing else you're being told. There's no advice there.
In fact, we are jumping the gun. What were you told?
Mimi si ndo nawaambia mimi, I have had this and I am going with it. Like, it's not, sitasema ni necessarily advice, but nitasema it's a statement that was made zileza. It will be nice if that man wants you more than you want them.
Is anything
so you offer no value? You offer no value. Your value is that is a sin.
Okay, what have you been told about you, your part? What part do you have to play in this relationship
to make it work?
See, stories those ones I know for myself. No one has advised me. Loyalty, commitment, easy. All so
your mothers don't tell you those things. Your mother and your aunt don't tell you that.
Wait. Loyalty, commitment. Basically the bare minimum.
What do you mean? Loyalty is not the bare minimum.
You're in a monogamous relationship. It's defined by the term monogamy. Loyal to one, committed to one.
I can decide not to be. I can decide not to be.
But actually, she did not answer the question in terms of what are your mother and aunt's advice. You said those ones you know them. What is this advice they're giving you?
Don't leave your home. Fight for your husband.
Okay, that one I'll give credit. That one is one.
And that is why ndio maana
in quotes.
Nasema in quotes ndio maana hata nili bring up historia that man needs to love you more, want you more. Because you will not have to fight for him. Yeye pia fighting for men these days is very difficult.
Yes, because they demand more. Because they have access to more. You can no longer just say, I am here. Nimelala kwa kitanda kufa mende. Come and do your thing.
Actually, being a virgin was enough.
And then now you say, I have done enough. Now, because this man has been exposed, especially if it's a man who's successful, he has been exposed to not just you.
And actually, I was not even talking sexually, but we may deviate.
I'm actually not just talking sexually. You see?
No,
you're reducing yourself to a series of holes.
No,
I'm talking about the guy goes to the taita, she cooks. She does the sexual stuff. She cooks, keeps the home, tends the home. She goes to Shinyalu, she cooks, she keeps the home, maintains herself. The man goes to Muranga, she cooks, keeps the home. Yeah. So what elevates you above those ones?
Those ones, and don't forget this percentage of men is very few. These ones have that type of money.
Yeah.
What makes you spectacular among all these women who want that money?
For example, if a millionaire told you,
just myself familiar, I'm very unique to Mudhoni or to Adhiambo. I mean, if Adhiambo can cook, Mudhoni can cook, I can cook.
You know that is I am the table.
I am
what
the
table. What did I say? Ladies
true.
and gentlemen, what did I say at the very beginning? Nairobi women deserve nothing. all they deserve is kugongwa na kutemwa. And we have proof of that. You cannot tell me I have had to work on myself for 10 years, for 15 years, for 20 years to build myself up, for you to tell me I am here, take me as I am.
That's why you keep on saying, take me at my worst. You know, if
you can't take me at my worst, he does not deserve me at my best. Ulisikia wapi?
Honestly, even you.
That is why if you are a Nairobi man, hakikisha umegula hiyo na umegula sister yake na umegula best friend. Surely. They don't offer anything. It's all of the same thing, different packages.
This is very entitled, actually. I've worked hard to improve myself on the dating market. You say, I'm okay, there I am.
In fact, you know what you say? You know what you say? Such pride. You know what you say? You cannot date me if you don't drop a stack.
Yes.
You have to spend a bag. Ati unanipeleka wapi? Sanford. Yeah. Unaona venye umekuja sura.
You're going to say kukubono like this, and we enjoy that kukubono.
You're Sanford utaki. Chicken dinner utaki.
Missy mind. By the way, Missy mind. Makiu, by the way, niko hapa na roroa hivi.
The guy for Sanford is the guy for Matatu.
Yo.
You see the disconnect.
So you don't want.
Yeah.
Not that I don't want. I would not prefer that. You understand?
You prefer the guy who has money, but will not treat you like his only option.
And mimi my answer to that was, huyo mwenye atakuwa na money, mwenye nina prefer, mwenye nitapata, atakuwa
who will not treat you as his only option. Actually, you prefer him, but you're not his only option.
This is a good question for this. How are you going to secure a guy who has options, but the only thing you're bringing is me? How you securing
the only thing you're bringing is what?
That's what you said. You said I'm a million.
There is
Nairobi
so much to me, though.
Yeah.
Mna confuse matters. There is so much to me.
What is
so
much
special
about
me.
you?
And probably hata mimi pia I'm very financially able, by the way.
Men don't care about your finances like that. We don't care about your finances like that.
There is so much to me.
Don't care.
There is your loyalty, there is your commitment, there is your whatever, cooking, prayer warrior.
I am tired.
There is so much to me.
Wait, prayer warrior?
Prayer warrior.
You pray over your man.
Prayer is important.
You pray over your man. As who? You're a Christian. Read the Bible. You have no authority over your man.
I pray for him. I pray for him.
You can pray for him to God, but you don't pray over.
Not over for
my
him.
Words. Yeah, thank you. I chose my words very carefully. You know what you pray for him? God, please allow my man to hustle successfully and come home safe.
Good.
Period.
Anything
else you're doing now, you're praying over him. Beyond that.
What do you mean?
God, please make my man not see anyone, only see me. You're praying over him. No.
Please make my man loyal is praying over him.
On this one, I agree with that. You can pray for the traits you want.
Yes.
To have. That one is okay.
The problem is, pray and tell God, allow me to get a man who is A, B, C, D.
Yeah.
You cannot get a man and then say, God, make him A, B, C, D. That is the man. Anything else that you're doing, you're trying to chisel atop him.
God can change that man.
Now, the thing is this. The thing is this. If she's trying to do it, that's a problem.
If she's using
if she's using actually prayer and asking God, that's what even Paul says.
Ruth did not pray for a man and say, give me 1, 2, 3, 4. Ruth was not told Boaz is your guy and then say, God, panel beat him like this.
No, but
Ruth prayed for a man, Ruth prayed for a man and said, God, I would like ABCD. And God said, you know what? That is Boaz. Once God told her that is Boaz, she did not say panel beat 1, 2, 3, 4 out of him. No. That is your man. Do not pray over him.
I have a good answer for him. When Esther had to approach her husband, the king, she actually told guys, pray with me. Because this man...
She went and told men.
No, it was everywhere. No, she was also praying.
It's fine. She went and told men, pray, anoint me that I may be blessed in such a way as this man follows what I desire of a husband. She did not go and say, God, panel beat this guy, form him into a shape that aligns with me.
Now, let me tell you, you can actually, God has allowed you to actually pray for the things
yes.
you want. But you guys were going too far into another realm. Let's do this. There's something you have to talk about in terms of how should men deal with modern dating. Because you clearly, and the modern ladies right now, want a finished man so they can date him. Is the answer just make money so you can date the women? Is there anything else? Because clearly character is not valued by modern women.
Me, I'll just say be yourself. No, I say be yourself.
Wow.
Be yourself, like ka umekuja una
Be yourself.
be yourself. Ka umekuja una do zola umekama una do.
Just be
Nionyeshe
yourself.
tu hauna do. Na kama nimeamua give me that choice kama nitakutaka venye uko kama una do ama ka una do.
But you already said most women don't want a man who does not have dough.
Na si ndo nasema, but we can always change our minds. Unaona? So, be yourself.
Be yourself.
Look at
Yourself,
okay,
yourself is at the base level. Don't be yourself. Improve yourself.
Apana, when I say
Improve yourself.
be yourself, wewe the core value of who you are when ni nani. You understand?
Yeah.
The core value of who you are when ni nani. Kuja venye uko usinienjoy.
If what your core value is,
tusikue,
your core value is you're a lazy bum.
and nionyeshe hiyo from the word go.
And you'll
show me that from the word go to allow me to choose if I want to be with you, lazy bum.
I want guys to notice
understand?
she's single rather than date a lazy bum.
You already frowned at the guy who was in the matatu. You already frowned at him and you said even if he takes you to Sanford because you're in a matatu is a problem.
Sasa
You
ndio
can't even
nasema.
follow your own advice.
No, wacha nikwambie. Mimi I can always change my mind.
For a lazy
allowed
bum.
to not for a lazy bum. I'm saying mimi nasema
See,
when I say be yourself.
Will you tell your female friend to settle with a guy who's a lazy bum?
He's being
even
himself.
know.
He's being himself.
If you can't tell his female friend to do that,
When
other
I
women
say
cannot
be
do that.
yourself, I mean umekama
fact,
hapa
let me tell you how bad it is.
Ona umekama hapa umenionyesha umenionyesha we ni lazy bum. Let's go with that, yeah. Umenionyesha hiyo. Nionyeshe hiyo all through ndio nijue kama nitakutaka kama sikutaki. Nijue ngetu we ni lazy bum. Give me
Amelia anaongea hot shit. Understand, women will marry the lazy bum who comes from a wealthy family.
Yeah.
They will not marry the hustler who does not have connections to step on to elevate.
Sasa lakini pia
He has to grind through.
Yes.
He has to grind through everyday struggle to build himself up. Women won't go for him. They'll go for the lazy bum whose name is connected to some politician because he has money. Kweli wrong.
Well, that's true. I'm not even going to argue with you there. I won't even argue.
Actually,
because that's the truth.
I think Amelia, you should scratch that thing of be yourself.
I
Because that was
say-
horrible advice.
Apana.
Ati wanaume kuwa be yourself. Be a
Ona.
lazy bum.
Apana.
You not get a
No,
woman.
even-
Be yourself.
you're just
Listen,
awkward.
take it.
You're
So what
awkward.
did
Just be
Malize
yourself.
go?
Be yourself.
Apana.
Awkward self. Be
Yeah.
yourself.
May take it out
Be
of
awkward.
context, by the way.
Okay.
May take it out of context kabisa. Be yourself.
Okay, explain that be yourself, please.
May take it.
Explain it,
Mmeenda China, mi bado niko Kenya.
Explain.
Aye.
I'm-
Guys,
I'm
you do
thi-
know the camera is probably even dead.
No. You say 10 minutes.
10 minutes on top.
No.
Aye, cool.
Yeah. He'll come and tell us.
Imagine nikisema be yourself.
Okay.
Ni the first time maybe I met you, ulinionyesha when Zola na you have this character to you. When uko something,
Yeah.
give me something.
Okay.
Sindio? So as we keep on dating, keep on being that something. Ndio nijuenge huyu ni
But
wewe.
will you keep on dating a lazy bum?
No, of course not.
That's my point. Amelia, stop saying be yourself like it's something good. No.
Be
Say
like,
bullet.
don't be yourself, ni don't be a hippo. Like venye wewe uko,
I
kuja
get.
venye uko.
I get.
You
And
understand?
let me tell you now how that advice is not good advice.
Why?
Because you're encouraging men to be, in terms of not to improve. Like you said just now, come and date me. I am the world. You'll get me. Very many men cannot get women without be yourself advice. The advice should be this. Be your best self.
Yes.
Not be yourself.
Okay, fine. Maybe
Improve
nilitoa
yourself
Yes,
first.
that be yourself
Improve
is-
yourself first. And then, once you've improved yourself as a man, understanding that 90% of Nairobi girls are ashawo. Gonga kila kitu. Va condom.
Hapana, huyo
Condomize.
anawaenjoy.
Gonga kila kitu. You know why? Because this mama will come with a fuliza of 4,500. Amekopa pesa from her best friend. You have worked on yourself. You have come for a date. You have 10K in your pocket to razzle dazzle. Dema kuja tu na hiyo fuliza yake. And then she tells you, ati show me that you're worth me. Yeah, show me that I'm worth you. Don't even buy Durex. Buy Sure. In fact, do you buy shawarma? You get them from GOK. Go and get those GOK condoms. Those ones that smell like a burning tire, because that is all they are worth.
Thick, burner.
That is all they are worth. Surely you cannot have been working on yourself. You go to the most expensive barber, you tell him, line me up bro. You go, you buy those Gen Z earrings, ding-a-ling-a-ling, the ones that dangle like a cross. You come over there looking sexy, and this babe has come with her fuliza, amekopata the free ride from the matatu, amebebwa na skodi, alafu anakuambia ati ni aje, I am here, take me as I am.
Someone hurt you by the
No, there's nothing about hurt, it's true. You want most men to actually accept you at your worst, which is I'm myself. Why should I accept you at your worst when you keep on saying do not settle? Yeah, I should not settle.
Yeah, even men don't settle.
I should not settle.
And myself does not really mean at you.
On is really not true.
That's the thing. Ni kama mnasema nikiwa myself haimaanishi ati kuna negative connotation to us. Myself, say I'm a million and I'm a good person. Does it have to be negative? I can be myself and still be kukwe na positive connotation to it. The fact that every time nesema being yourself unaputa negative connotation to it, hiyo ndio inanisumbua. Okay, so I can be myself na mimi ni msemfiti. You understand?
Allow me to
allow
me to rebut that. Understand something. Not only saying that you're not a good person.
Ndio nasema nyinyi mna argue.
What we are saying is you are not qualified for the best of the best.
Why?
All you're bringing is base value Amelia ameamka asubuhi akafunga blada kwa nywele akakuja. That is all you're bringing. Meanwhile Chim had to actually achieve to have a shot with you. How does that make sense?
And then you refuse him to be polygamous.
How does that make sense? It would even make more sense if you brought value and said, I am here with my best friend Esther Tukule. That is value addition.
2 in 1.
That is value addition.
No, thank
that you. Man will actually value you. Lakini wewe unasema I woke up like this, alafu Chim, after you have ngangana umefinya koloni yako ya 18,000, mimi hata sijeka dio, juu nimeamka tu hivyo, sijeka dio, nimekuja sasa niko hapa. Please take me as I am.
No, that's the biggest problem we have. You might think that, but most chicks have been told this thing of you are good as you are. You are perfect.
Even
as
now
you
she
are.
has been told that. Let me tell you, Amelia, you have a very beautiful smile. Pause. You have a very beautiful smile. Yeah, that is not enough.
It should be enough. For someone who loves me.
You do is smile.
It should be enough for someone who loves me.
And then
come on, it should be enough.
That bill is 10,000.
Where?
And then you refuse polygamy. The thing is, even, let's do this. Amelia, we can see the double standards you're placing here. The standards you're placing on men, you'll not place on yourself. That's a simple truth.
If you're to this brother whom you love comes with a woman who just woke up, all she did, Gen Z women are just useless. She wears her brother's trousers, they are baggy, anakanikana dance ndombolo, the trouser is still here. She went and stole her father's blazer in a kunjwa. She came in a vest, and then that woman tells your brother, niaje, take me as I am. Your brother has on 10,000 shilling timbos, 15,000 shilling timbos, 30,000 shilling timbos, and then you're telling me you'd be okay with your brother bringing kinyangarika kama hiyo imepanda matatu.
Character, ameleta character home. Kako na character fit me, I don't mind.
Hiyo kinyangarika imepanda matatu. Your brother drove to the date, alafu hiyo kinyangarika ndio ita set standards. Anakuletea hadi za imagine she's saying she'd be comfortable with her brother.
Wait, that's the last topic.
Wait. I didn't say
that's the last topic. Let's
actually just go into it. We're on a roll. Listen, imagine,
don't misquote me, man.
Fine. Imagine your brother struggles hard, starts a company, becomes a millionaire, and then he introduces his babe as the babe who has a negative 4,500 net worth.
But
net worth yake, in fact, when you are calculating a net worth, let's not forget she owes mama mwenye anauzanga madondo kwa kona. She owes that mama 1,000 bob because all of December ameshinda amekula madondo na hajalipa. And you're saying that is a fair trade. Ulisikia wapi? Would you be okay with that?
Be yourself.
Be yourself.
mnajua wamecomplain sana, wameitake it out of context. Sasa hata
context.
tuweke
It's in the right
be your
context.
best self, venye Zola alisema. Your best self. Be your
What
best
does
self.
a woman being her best self look like?
Yes, that's actually I want to know
Like
that.
Waking
not
up in the morning and brushing her teeth.
No, be yourself. When I say be yourself, I don't mean it ati na tangible ati nini way of things. Unaona, the who you are as a person. Wewe ni nani? Who are you?
If
Who
you're
is
lazy,
Amelia?
that's my problem.
No.
If you're lazy, okay, let me give you why the issue of be yourself is a problem for us.
Come on.
Let me just explain to you so it can make sense. Me and Shim, we have taught each other. We have been mentors to each other. We have sharpened each other. I have bad habits that he has helped me get over. He has bad habits that I helped him get over.
Yeah.
If I told Shim, be yourself, he will never have improved. If he had told me the same thing, I will never have improved. Because be yourself is you are perfect as you are. That is a bad way of...
kuna hii meme. Ngoja kuna hii meme. You've not achieved anything. You're just marching into the new year. This one is telling us you've not achieved anything. This one is telling us, as a woman, you don't have to achieve anything. You just
being comfortable in your own skin.
Do not be comfortable in your own skin. If your own skin is failure, you are a failure. And you're telling us be comfortable being a failure. Are you okay?
So someone who's
Like-
150 kgs obese, be yourself. Is that the advice? I'm hoping you're seeing the problem we have
Maisha
here.
is just swallowing one P2 to the next P2 and you're saying be comfortable with yourself.
I'm really
you are a
trying to-
failure.
We're not getting that advice because we're not... If you say be yourself, there are people who will take it and say, okay, I'm okay, there I am, and I live with that. Is there any room for
Why are we saying
improvement?
people? Women. For
Yes.
men, it is never like that. A man who decides he's comfortable as he is, understand something. You never see a mad man walking on the streets of Nairobi and women clamoring for him. But you will see a mad woman who is pregnant. We cannot continue to encourage a mad woman being celebrated because she brought the bare minimum. She brought the biological paraphernalia. That was it. All she did... You know what? We cannot continue to champion women saying, ati niaje, it's a shower business when a woman just says, niaje, he must have a house, a car, he must have a this, a that. And then when you ask her, what are you bringing? Like I said, remember, the keyword here is her net worth is negative 4,500, if even that. Because most of these Nairobi babes, their Fuliza is only negative 500 because that's all they're worth. Even Safaricom doesn't trust them.
How dare this be your self-defense?
Mi acha tu kwanza ni addressi. One thing nimerealize actually from both of you, mnaongea zile za dem anasema anataka hiyo gari, anataka hiyo whatever with the idea in mind. Nyi mna imagine hiyo dem ana hizo shit. Why would you imagine that girl ana hizo vitu?
Most of them don't.
Kuna you
Listen,
can't argue
Zola,
like that.
Zola,
Most
Zola.
of them.
Why are we tripping?
That's your answer. Most of them don't.
Actually, now let me tell you. Hold
Maybe
on.
I want to be on
Hold
the same
on.
level with the person who
Hold
has
on.
the things that I do
Let me
have.
answer.
So unaona, mbona mna argue the point that you dem to ana?
If a babe is driving a Vitz, she won't even look at you if you're driving a Vitz. That babe who's driving a Vitz will demand a guy who's driving a BMW. That babe who's driving a Juke won't even look at you if you're just in a Juke, similar to hers. She won't even look at you. In traffic, you're over there, side by side. You look to the side because you're appreciating this. The other Juke looks clean. You look to the side. That babe looks at you and then she turns and looks at the nigga in the Benz with longing eyes. You know? Mm-hmm. Babes don't play about that. We also know this to be true because me and my Juke, I go out on a date and a babe tells me drop me home. Guess what I'll see against the gate of their house? Her father's bicycle. Mm-hmm. That is just how Nairobi girls are. They don't look at parallel. They look horizontal. They don't look horizontal. Mm-hmm. They look. It's called vertical above. Yeah. Like that's all I'm looking at. Nairobi babes. You will be in a matatu with a Nairobi babe. You even try to be romantic. Because you Nairobi guys are also Sims. You'll try and be romantic. You tell her, hey, the way I'm stuck in this El Nino, how about this? Let me just pay for you your fare. The babe will say, Nairobi babes are just ashawo. They'll say, okay, thank you, you pay for the fare. And then she says, wacha kuniongelesha, ini harassment. That time you have spent your dinner money to pay for her fare. My point being this, if you are a man in Nairobi and you know where you are going, please focus on where you're going. Once you arrive there, the only thing you should be doing is chewing them like miwa. You chew and you spit. You chew, unachua, unatema. Let her husband get metemwa.
Let me also give advice, because that be yourself I disagree with entirely. This be yourself advice I disagree with entirely. If you're a man, dating advice, be the best version of yourself you can be. And I'll add one thing, because Nairobi babes they are cunning. Have a relationship with God who can guide you.
Amen.
Honestly speaking, because some of these women are very cunning.
You know, God says he sends his strongest battles to his strongest soldiers. God will send, Samson, God will send you Delilah. Eh? He will send you the Delilahest of Delilahs.
Yes, bro, the Nairobi babes as Delilahs.
Hey, the nigga graduated, he had a full ndevu. God decided, you're my strongest soldier. By the time Delilah was done with him, the nigga's ndevu were at work.
But honestly speaking, I like this conversation, because when we're going to go to our last two subtopics, one thing you'll have to realize is this. Women don't have a problem having standards for men, but you have a problem having standards for yourselves. That's why you'll say, I'm me and I'm okay. If you don't have money, don't talk to me. That man had to get the money. So you cannot just be me. Get that difference, please. Let's go further. The recent spike in crime in Kenya, where women still putting themselves at risk with their ashawo business. That's a question that, as in, you've seen what has happened in the recent weeks. Why is it that? I think we have covered it, but answer from your point of view.
My thing is, I really don't think ati wanaimaginingi wanajiput at risk. After mimi nimeshaona, ngojea. After mimi nimeona Muthoni ameuliwa. Si ndio? Mimi na go in nikijiambia, nimeshaona venye Muthoni alichezwa, limeona what I will do different. So most of the time
Actually, what would you do different?
Me sijui
No, if you put yourself in that position, what do you think she will have done different to avoid that type of situation?
To avoid that type of situation?
Death, in essence. Or even physical assault, because that's what happened. She was first stabbed, then she died. What will you do to avoid?
First of all, disclaimer. You guys need to understand, that was a criminal.
Yeah.
You cannot try to mitigate a criminal. And I always say this, I tell Zola this. That criminal wakes up and thinks about ways to harm you. Okay? Unless you wake up and think of ways to be a criminal and then you outdo the criminal, let's not go there.
Actually, Chima, no, I have a quick whatever to you, a rejoinder. Have you ever been robbed on the street? Normally tell you what, don't fight the thug. That's just something I'll say. Take that and I keep it at that. Go on.
Anyway, as I was saying, mimi personally ninasema mimi nikiona Muthoni ameuliwa, si ndio?
Yeah.
When I go into hizo maybe online dating nini, I'll go into it zile za najua Muthoni aliuliwa, so I'll do this differently. Sasa maybe kama ni meeting, tutamit kwa public setting. Hatutaenda kwa nyumba yake venye Muthoni ama whoever the name was alienda kwa nyumba yake. Si walienda kwa nyumba?
It was an apartment.
Si ndio? Yes, alienda huko. So, mimi to me, nitajiambia, acha tu niende, but tutaenda kwa public setting. There are things that I will try to, there are things that girls try ku move around zile za, ku justify zile za, mie hizi nifanyikia. Junishaona imefanyikia huyu, so nita.
But are you not getting the problem there? Let me tell you the problem.
Everyone is looking for love.
No. Actually, you've jumped.
They're looking for love or they're looking for rent. What do you mean love?
Actually, you've not seen the issue there. If this was a chick who's actually looking for love, they'll not have gone to an Airbnb.
Wait,
the reason... No,
if
for
you're
real.
looking for love, before you go to the Airbnb, he must meet your family. He must meet your family.
Team. Even let's why are you playing games? You don't go to Airbnbs if you're looking for love.
Let's actually demystify.
You're not doing that.
Listen, mimi kikam nikukatie. Sawa? Nimekwa kwa matatu, ukaka kwa matatu. Si ndio? I decided to be romantic. Nikakufungulia dirisha. Sawa? you agree to date me because you're looking at character, not money.
As
Sawa.
usual.
Unakuwa sarcastic.
No, I'm being honest. Sawa. When you decide to date me, we will go out for a meal. That very first date, bring your brother. Let him sit down and meet me, and we talk, and then he goes away. Okay? The second date, bring your brother. Let him meet us outside, and then he can fuck off. Okay? You will have communicated to me that there are consequences
For
to
messing
me
up.
messing with you.
Yeah.
Okay? Not you. I look at you and I know I can take you. I look at your brother and it's a gamble. Okay? So if I have ulterior motives, there are consequences. You are no longer the ideal prey. Do not say you left here without wisdom. I hope you opened your mind and you have absorbed.
But Tim, there's something you guys are missing. Again, if you're meeting someone and you're going to an Airbnb, most likely you're not going there because of love. They said you're going there for rent. And that is what happened.
We don't know. Allegedly.
Allegedly. The problem is this. From what we have, the conversation we have had this whole session, the thing is this, most women are looking for money. That does not differentiate them from pros.
Yeah.
And the problem with that is, if you date like a pro, don't be shocked when you meet people who are thugs. Don't be shocked.
If you date like a prostitute, don't be surprised when you meet, what was his name, the Ripper?
Jack the Ripper.
Jack the Ripper.
Don't be shocked. My advice actually will be, stop dating the way you're dating. Stop being an ashawo. But most women want the money over the character. So you can't listen. You can't get through to
If you
them.
want the money, be professional. Hire a pimp. Protect you.
Someone who actually comes there and you disclose the amount. These guys actually, there's a reason pimps used to be there. And most modern women don't realize it. Pimps were there for security of
Yes.
the women from the Johns. The Johns are the tricks. The guys who pay for those whatever women. But modern women don't do that. And that's a simple truth. It's sad, but...
Because they're greedy. Ladies and gentlemen.
Actually, Tim, there's one more thing we have to talk about.
Oh, okay.
And this one we have to bring it up. In terms of, will you let your brother, how will you advise your brother to deal with this modern dating scene?
Where?
Yes, hapo ndo unashika mtu sasa. Ule mtu nampenda. Will you allow your brother to date a modern woman?
Nani?
Actually, the question is actually much better. Will you allow your brother to date a modern Kenyan woman with all their demands? Swali kwako.
Would you prefer traditional woman for your brother or ashawo ya Nairobi for your brother?
First of all, sasa nataka kusema mimi sahi mkisema hivyo kama nita allow my brother a modern woman, in my head I'm thinking modern woman mtu mwenye anajua chenye anataka and I go for
No, with all their demands.
You know
With
what?
all their
Give
demands.
that one to her.
Now?
She knows what she wants, which is money.
As you agreed, even you said it yourself.
Yeah, okay. So I know.
The only demand they have is money.
No,
So you don't want
I'm
a modern
too protective
woman.
of my brother. So
You
no.
don't want a modern
No,
woman
wait.
To date you.
Hapana.
To
to
date
date
someone
your
like
brother.
you.
To date your blood.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, because also again, my brother would, and I prefer docile women, to be quite honest.
But
so
There is always that one that penyas. Hata yeye mwenyewe anakuambia kuna ule mwenye alipenda. Alipenda dem alileta nothing but wahala.
Delilah again. Will you let
Jezebel.
Yes, a modern woman?
the honest truth is no, Aki.
So you
That's
are
the
defending
honest
Zola's right
That's
to be
the honest
to be dated by Ashawo. You're defending Chim's right to be dated by Ashawo.
Imagine.
But you draw the line
At your brother.
family.
That is hypocrisy. That is hypocrisy.
I know, Nico too very protective.
This is a vigorous defense of women.
I'm-
This is a vigorous
I'm
defense of
very
women.
protective.
Modern
Salute,
women.
sister.
Yeah.
I'm
She's
just very
willing to be a
protective.
hypocrite
I
to
can't.
protect you.
Yes.
I can't.
Tim, I think we should wrap it up on that bombshell.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it has been a real conversation. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share. We have been joined by the beautiful Amelia, right? From Bungoma. Afu watu wa Bungoma wanga vichwa ngumu by the way, but you've seen for yourself, no hate. ultimately the conversation was surrounding whether or not Nairobi girls are ashawo, and I think we can all agree y'all are ashawo.
Money, nothing more.
Aside from me.
Okay. Aside from you who protects your brother from ashawo.
Thank you.
And you will not date again.
But you're more than happy to have your best friend who's an ashawo date Zola.
Fine, I'll
She'll
date
not date
that
again
man.
number 2. She'll not date again number 2. Don't forget that.
I will.
Like, subscribe, share. It's been real.